Hello, this is Hi Recap 2023. Today I am going to explain funny series called She Was Pretty. Kim Hae-jin isn't as attractive as she used to be in high school. She was formerly well-liked, but now she has kinky hair, freckles on her cheeks, and no sense of beauty or fashion. While applying for jobs, she began corresponding with Ji Sung-joon, her childhood sweetheart and first love. In the past, Ji Sung-joon experienced bullying due of his size. Hae-jin, though, ended up being his lone companion. His first love, Hae-jin, is someone he never forgot, searched for her by writing ads, and now that he was back in Korea, he yearned to see her once more. At first, Hae-jin was eager to see Sung-joon once more, but when they arrived at their meeting spot, Sung-joon ignored her. He has undergone significant change. He is not the same overweight boy she once knew. He's suddenly incredibly attractive and fit. Hae-jin acknowledged how much she had altered as well. She used to be attractive, well-liked, and academically successful. Now she's unemployed, has school loans, and has lost her popularity. She made the decision not to face Sung-joon after recalling all of her insecurities. Hae-jin made the choice to let Min Hari meet Sung-joon instead of herself. Hari is still attractive and stylish, exactly like she was before. Hae-jin listened in the background as Hari and Sung-joon conversed. Later, Hari informed Sung-joon that they would not be able to reunite because she would be traveling. Finally hired, Hae-jin was then transferred to the crew of The Most magazine. She got to know Kim Shin-hyuk, a co-worker who teases her all the time. They also had a new boss, who was revealed to be Sung-joon, according to the announcement. Hae-jin was the all-around assistant, and because she was ignorant of the majority of chores and fashion jargon, Sung-joon constantly reprimanded her. When it comes to work, he is really rigid. Hae-jin was always being reprimanded by Sung-joon and teased by Shin-hyuk. Sung-joon and Hari continued to date in the meantime. Although Hae-jin is no longer aware of this, Hari continued to pose as Hae-jin. Sung-joon continued running into Hari, and she gradually grew fond of him. They even started kissing, and Hari suggested they start dating. Hari felt bad and tried repeatedly to tell Sung-joon the truth, but she was unsuccessful. As a result, she was forced to face her love for Sung-joon. Additionally, Shin-hyuk and Hae-jin grew closer both during and after work hours. Later, Shin-hyuk discovered that he liked Hae-jin. In addition to being her friend, he also loves her. He attempted to inform Hae-jin about this, but she saw it as a joke and made it apparent that she preferred Sung-joon. A clothing was harmed during one of their significant picture shoots, and Hae-jin accepted responsibility for it. Sung-joon was under a lot of pressure because if he failed to rank The Most magazine first, the publication would be shut down. In the end, Hae-jin was fired by Sung-joon in front of their co-workers. After Hae-jin left, a random model acknowledged that she had actually ruined the garment when she attempted to fit it. Sung-joon and Shin-hyuk convinced Hae-jin to return. She initially declined, but after realizing she needed the money to get her father a new printer, she agreed. She made the decision to visit the salon before returning to work, where she also bought some clothing and cosmetics. She underwent a makeover and recovered her beauty. Sung-joon was attracted to Hae-jin before she even started to look attractive. Not because to her name or appearance, but rather due to her personality. She shared many characteristics with the Hae-jin he knew when he was younger. Even a little bit, he was persuaded that he was Hae-jin and not Har. When Hari showed him the jigsaw piece he gave her before leaving Korea, Hari took this from Hae-room. Jin Sung-joon rejected the idea that Hae-jin was actually his boyhood friend. Hae-jin observed Hari conversing with Sung-joon in the hotel lobby, thus she was able to ascertain the truth about what she was doing. She was disappointed, but instead of confronting Hari about it, she just waited for her to say it because she knows Hari has a good reason for it. Even though he works at The Most and frequently requests complimentary meals from Hae-jin, Shin-hyuk is actually wealthy and a frequent visitor to Hari's hotel. Hari and Sung-joo Shin-hyuk had dinner together. He informed her that Hae-jin is aware and counseled her to confess the truth. Hari had always intended to be honest. In order for them to meet and she could explain, she called Sung Joon. She was nominated for Employee of the Month, but Sung Joon was the first to notice her poster and discover that her real identity was Min Hari. When he addressed her by that name, Hari responded. She wouldn't let Hari explain before Sung Joon became irate and fled. She was devastated. Sung Joon and Hai Jin got back together, but Hai Jin wanted to move slowly since she didn't want to offend Hari. They continued dating while keeping it a secret from the other employees in the office after Hari made it plain that she is quite fine with it. Only Shin Hyuk is aware. Although he loves Hai Jin, he is aware that she only has eyes for Sung Joon. Sung Joon worked hard to push the Most magazine into the top spot, but he and the team were assisted by Shin Hyuk. Shin Hyuk turned out to be Ten, a well-known author who wrote behind a pseudonym. He disclosed his name via the Most magazine, making him the primary factor in the publication's success. After that, he departed the business and bade everyone farewell, including Hai Jin directly. Sung Joon will undoubtedly return to New York for a promotion because he was successful in finishing his work. Hai Jin has the chance to create fairy tales in Korea, so he invited her to go with her. A year after they exchanged proposals, they decided to get married. Nearly a year later, Sung Joon returned to Korea. He chose to relocate to Korea after leaving everything behind. He obtained a new position and will take the chief editor's post. Hai Jin and Sung Joon got married. Sung Joon kept working as chief editor at the Most magazine, Hai Jin kept writing fairy tales, and they had a child who resembled Hai Jin a lot. Thanks for watching. For support us, please like and subscribe this channel.
And it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string, you don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings, you don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get